All of us know that Melbourne has been ranked the most livable city in the world consecutively since 2011. But did you also know that the city can easily be called the cappuccino city of the world? Yes, Melbourne has the highest number of cafes in the whole world. And these very cafes made the city endearing to me when I came here a year back. I have tried a handful of cafes in the city, and it has been very difficult to order a bad coffee. Importantly, for those with a sweet tooth like yours truly, you will have more than one reason to visit the gym and the dentist. Despite that, I aim to try all the city cafes. Maybe an entire day spent cafe hopping? Sounds good to me. My guess is the humble cafes have a big role to play in Melbourne being ranked the most livable city. But they don't say that up front. Sad. Another interesting point to note is that Melbourne is a foodie's heaven. Name the cuisine and you will get it. In the Most Livable City survey, Melbourne scored full marks for its infrastructure. I can vouch for that after having lived in Mumbai. Even if I don't manage to get a seat, I have always managed to stand comfortably in a tram or train. Always. Honestly, I don't use the public transport very often here, but whatever little that I have used, it seems like Melburnians have all the time to get on and off trams and trains. There is just no rush.
I will take time in getting used to it. Till that time, I will continue rushing to the door 2 stops ahead of mine.
Talking of infrastructure, I prefer the trams here over the trains. This is also because I haven't tried the Kolkata trams yet. You heard that right. But I promise, Melbourne trams are like bullet trains in comparison to the Kolkata ones. On a serious note, I feel trams are the best way to explore this city. Once you've had your cuppa and know how to move about in the city, you should know where to go. First up on my list would be hitting the Federation Square and taking the stairs down to the Southbank of the Yarra River. It is my favorite place. The cocktail of the serene river, wide tree-lined path and lush green grass, skyscrapers, abstract sculptures and the riverside promenade bustling with cafes, travellers, joggers, street performers and artistic beggars makes for a treat to the eyes. If you enjoy a long leisurely stroll, then this is the place to be on a sunny summer afternoon. And if you like doing the touristy things, then too this is the place for you. You can see the art gallery, the renowned Crown Casino, Eureka Skydeck for a striking panoramic view of the city, Maritime Museum and the historic tall ship rescued, restored and transformed into an attraction, and Flinders Street Station. Walk a little ahead for the Shrine of Remembrance and the Botanical Garden. Further ahead, cricket fans can see the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Tennis fans have the Rod Laver, Hisense and Margaret Arena, hard courts where Australian Open is hosted. And Bollywood fans can see the bridge where prietyzinta went for salaamnamaste. All these places lie in the heart of the city or the central business district. The suburbs of the sports capital of Australia are equally beautiful, especially the beaches. Around 30 minutes away from the CBD is the breathtaking St Kilda Beach. If you're lucky, you could spot little penguins, the smallest of the penguin species there. Brighton and Half Moon beaches are my other favorites. After seeing around so much, you might just want to rest, and Melbourne won't disappoint you. The city is famous for its picturesque parks and gardens and is renowned as Australia's garden city. In other words, Namma Bengaluru's Australian cousin da.
A city with cozy cafes and lush green gardens is just perfect to settle down with a book, no? Or the second best option you have is to walk into any of the City Council libraries here.
The libraries are big, beautiful, have exhaustive collection of books, and there's at least one library in each area. And guess what? The service is free of cost.
Have I listed too many things? Well, there's just one more to go for now. The extremely high and low roads of Melbourne. They remind me of the roads of my hometown Jamshedpur. Of course, the ones here dive and rise way more dramatically than the ones in Jamshedpur. But there's one thing in common between the roads of both these cities. You'd prefer not to walk.